This is Tina Harris, a new employee at the Arlington National Bank. Although Tina has only been employed for 5 months, she's already gotten herself into major trouble. Tina is the alleged suspect of asset misappropriation fraud. Tina's fraud was discovered through a vault audit by a supervisor, which revealed a $14,000 shortage. Tina has been questioned previously and denies all involvement. With the investigation coming to an end, management has hired Charles Garland, a lead investigator, to elicit a valid confession.
Good afternoon, Ms. Harris. I'm Charles Gallons. I work in an alternate division of the bank, and I was sent on an assignment here to gather a little bit of information. Would you mind helping me out?
Yeah, sure, that's fine. I can help you out.
Okay, thank you. So, I've been asked by management to gather information about company procedures.
Okay.
So I thought maybe you could help me out. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
All right. So I understand that you've been working with the company for 5-6 months?
Yeah, about 5 months.
5 months, okay. So can you tell me about the operation of the department that you work in?
Yes, I'm a teller. So, I work with the members or customers who come in, help them deposit money. I go in and out of the vault. I handle cash, do deposits, withdrawals all day long.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So what are some of your responsibilities? Would you say that those things you just mentioned are some of your responsibilities?
Yes, those are my responsibilities throughout the day.
Okay, thank you. So what do you like best about working on this job?
I love the people. I like the interaction with the members that come in. You get to talk to them, get more people. You meet them and you get to find out things about them. So I like that interaction.
Okay. Do you see any improvements that can be made within your division?
Yes, definitely. I would say, in the morning when we open the bank, we are supposed to go in, get our teller drawers and get started, get set up. But, sometimes management runs late, so, we have to run in really, really fast and run out. And in between that time, sometimes, we forget we're supposed to turn the camera on when we go in. So sometimes we forget to turn that camera on before we go in and come out because we're rushing because it's time to open and we still need to get set up.
Based off of thinking that things need to be stayed on top of, do you think that the company is vulnerable at any point?
No. I don't see any of it, but I'm sure there is, spots where the company can be vulnerable. All company has their weak spots, so I'm sure, someone could find something somewhere that they could be vulnerable.
Interesting. Okay, thank you. So you keep mentioning the vault. What exactly is this vault?
Yes, the vault is obviously in a bank. It's a locked place where we keep the money and we keep other members' personal items and things like that. That's what it is. Vault locks up. Certain people have access to it to go in and out, and when you go in and out, you're supposed to, activate the camera when you go in so it sees you and activate it, keep it on throughout the day.
Okay, so does anybody have access to the vault, or are there only certain people that have access to the vault?
The managers and also the lead tellers.
Okay. And what are the procedures for using this vault?
Okay, well, like I stated, you're supposed to go in. When you unlock the vault, you're supposed to turn the camera on. Once you turn the camera on, then when you can proceed in. That's when you can go in and, you get your drawer, you get the other teller's drawers out, you get the mail from the day before, and then you just go out and shut the door behind you and it locks.
Okay, so you close it every time that you enter the vault?
Yes, when you go in, you close it. You close the door behind you. Do what you need to do when you come out and you close it.
So are there times when the vault is left open, or is it always closed?
I personally do not believe that I have left it open. Sometimes when someone runs in, if they're running late or something like that, they may leave it open behind them, but normally shut it when they come out.
Have you, I know you said you don't think, but as far as recollection goes, have you ever left it open or ever witnessed anybody leaving it open?
I've seen, I like I said, I've never left it open, but I have seen, someone run in really fast and forgot to shut it behind them, and then, may have to come back and shut it, or shut it on the way out.
Okay. So do you think that the company could be vulnerable to thefts during any procedures that had to do with the vault?
As long as that camera is turned on, I don't see how, that camera just needs to be turned on and everything will be, there's no way that you could steal anything out of the vault.
So there was a particular video that was released that had you to show that you had left the vault open. Do you recall this day? If not, it's okay. I was just trying to.
I don't recall.
You don't recall?
No.
Okay. So were you at work or any of the days hearing about the vault coming up short?
I work Monday through Friday, so Monday through Saturday actually. So if there was a day the vault came up short, I'm sure I was there. I do work there every day, but I don't recall.
Okay, so when you got news, or whenever you heard about the vault coming up short, how did it make you feel?
I just was, I don't really know when that news came about, but I guess it's not hard to believe that, it came up short, things happen. Sometimes tellers give out, a little too much cash back, it happens, or, deposit a check and, and you give out not the amount of the check. So it's not a surprise, the vault comes up short, I guess, often.
Okay, well, so just think with me for a second. So let's think maybe someone does intentionally want to, take money from the bank and the vault ends up coming short. What reasons or justifications do you think that one may have for doing this?
I guess if they work there, maybe they fell on some hard times or something at home, doing something like that could, everybody's human, so people make mistakes. They probably may have just fell on some hard times.
So earlier you mentioned that, it's important to make sure the door to the vault is closed. And you mentioned that you've never left it open, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Well, there was a particular instance in which the videotape that's in the vault showed that you left the door open. Would you mind speaking on this?
It shows that I left the door open.
Yes.
It must, if you see the door open, it must have been a time where, we were opening up and it was time, customers were there and we needed to run in. I must have ran in, grabbed my drawer and ran on right back out, and maybe I didn't close it behind me. I don't normally leave the door open.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna step out of the room for a minute. Just stay here. Give me a few minutes. Okay. Miss Harris. Okay, I'm back.
Hi.
I have a few documents here I'd like you to take a look at. You just take a look at those really quick. So is there anything you'd like to tell me?
I mean, this is this is me. I believe I was reaching to get a drawer or customer paperwork. I had to get some customer paperwork.
Customer paperwork. So our investigation shows us that you in fact did have contact with money without permission. But it's okay, right? Because it's just a little bit. The bank isn't really gonna miss it, right? Nothing to say?
I just, it just got so hard at home. The mutilated funds, I saw it and no one was gonna miss the broken up money because we can't do anything with it.
Right, so nobody really, it wasn't gonna miss it. It wasn't gonna mean anything,
We can't do anything with it, so, I just I don't see the big deal. I don't see the big deal.
All right. Well, I believe I have most of the information I need for my assignment from the manager. May I ask you a few more questions, though?
Sure.
Do you mind if I get your written statement saying that you actually committed the crime? Confessing to taking the funds.
I guess.
All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you for your help. We're just gonna go ahead and get this written up, and you can go about your day.